Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
The third Hokage was the biggest piece of shit in my whole entire existence.
Come on, set 60 Pittsburgh.
I don't make no
They'll
sense.
run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I'll play that now.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Hey, 50 the mic, 50 the alpha. What are you talking about? Now.
To throw on second down. Herbert, room to run past midfield. The connecting here with DJ Sharp.
Keep doing that touch pass right over your ass, boy.
Catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well.
Yeah, he's no Vanderish, bro.
This is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that.
Oh, 10 toes down.
Intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush. Terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receiver.
Wow, come on.
Taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
Good hit, boy.
Hard to make it happen.
Good hit, Wilkerson.
But when you're going up against a
hey, your quarterback and your receiver just got smacked.
Right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see.
It's the triangle, bro.
Early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage.
Oh,
yeah, I think
this ain't open. We playing. Let's go.
Just a couple on the pickup.
Hey, you about to take this crusty L if you playing like that.
Operating from the gun.
His line ain't blocking like he used to.
Over the middle, complete.
And I'm about to send Chase Young in now.
The 40 down at the 39. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
They do it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They both X factors, so you don't know which one is which.
My whole defensive line is X factors, bro.
Oh, that was your fault, bro.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Man, come on with this middle shit, y'all.
deflected across midfield inside
Good
the
play.
45.
Funches is
And he's
still
going to be
playing.
taken down with the first down at
Good
the
shit,
Ravens
Funches.
43.
He used to
I
play
don't
light.
believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to
That
the
nigga
game. What
Funches,
about you?
Funches gave me all he could
That
get.
big article in the
All he
paper
could
this
give.
morning about their
Then he started
philosophy
asking for money, and I was
games
like,
you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this
I don't know why
first
Lou
drive.
acting like he ain't good. Funches still good.
We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in
it's
the
free.
end zone? Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
These formations.
Yeah.
Had the completed pass, but for no
Huh?
gain, stopped right at the line,
Hey,
so
look,
it's second
can
and
you-
10.
They don't want to fly the bumblebee. Fly the bumblebee.
Now a handoff here to his
Fly the
running
bumblebee.
back. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun,
Shit.
Fields. And it's complete to Kelsey.
Got me on my
Taken
switch
down
of
with the
players.
first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now
Fly
here
the
they are moving the
bumblebee.
ball straight down the field
Oh,
on
yeah.
their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down
It's
for the
Stupid,
lagging,
bro.
bro.
What you doing?
won the mental battle early.
Nigga hit him
So
with the
they'll
fly
come
the
up after
bumblebee,
the
but
gain
then
of
it worked,
7
man. Come
on a
on.
2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Funches has it complete. And they'll bring it down
Oh.
at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We're scoreless after 1.
Terrible.
The Vikings
And
with the
that's why-
football
that's
here to
terrible.
begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first
He
and
an automatic
10.
catch.
They'll run on first down. It's Brooks, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a
Get
yard
that
there,
quarterback.
and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Come here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our
So that
conference
takes a
before
three.
the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Off play action. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Wow.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this
say
across
less.
the 25-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Nah, it's over. That shit dead.
Off the play fake. Fields.
Boy.
He's got the hook up.
I was there.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Man, why they make you run out of bounds?
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Ooh.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Oh, yeah, he a regular person now.
There, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy.
Yeah, he ain't farmed this team.
So far on this
Not
drive,
yet.
Let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
In your face.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to be taken down.
That was Bosa. Oh, yeah, they go Chase and Bosa on you, bro.
Defensive end gets in there.
Yeah, Chase and Bosa on you.
4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles,
He still caught that shit.
Stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What's his jumping?
From the gun on 3rd.
I'm lagging, bro.
Fields. One that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And nothing but daylight ahead.
X Factor, baby.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense.
I appreciate it, Lou.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch.
Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing, bro, because I was lagging. I was standing still the whole time. Computer got that one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
What the
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
No Saquon hitting the corners real hard, boy.
The football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
You know you fucked up, right?
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Wow.
Down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
53,
On 1st and 10, Fields.
Woo.
And a coverage
Take that, boy.
as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
New York is 4-6.
Together, the front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, I was about to say lumberjack. Fumbling that ball.
27 on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, Bosa.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And he's going to find his way in the backfield. That's good.
Nah. That nigga had 2 feet in when I went to
play like that. How tough is it for
still
the defense
running
to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough
Put that down.
to match up to him.
And you almost picked that up, too.
Down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Fields. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back to throw. Fields.
Wow,
This is caught. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Oh, man.
So we got 3 at 1 10.
I'm about to say, he does not get that shit, bro. He's kicking the field goal, bro.
As the clock will stop
Hey,
with
let that nigga
21
know.
seconds to go here in the first half.
Nah. I need
One
Lou to be
receiver
Jim.
left, 2 to the right.
Nigga, he in the AFC. Jim.
Chase him. And he in the zone, baby. Let's go.
Goes down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Don't do it to yourself, Lou.
Hit him with the flight of the bumblebee.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
Lou, you better play smart.
Here comes 3rd and goal.
Motherfucker coming off that edge like a retarded goat.
Oh my God! Put your hands up, bro. Put your hands up.
And I just told you, bro. Like, I played against him, bro. That nigga's like a retarded goat that just slams his head into the
chip shot here.
You gonna listen to me one day.
Gay's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Bro, that nigga's retarded. Like, he got retarded strength.
Bro, retarded strength, retarded speed.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I hate Tracy Morgan, but I think his show is funny.
The last OG?
Yeah, you see who on there is?
I don't like her.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I feel like she's not
time
funny.
quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Nah.
Okay. Hit him with the fire to Bumblebee.
Nah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. What does that even mean?
Hey,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
know what he
drive. And from this
Wait
on
a
the
bumblebee.
field with the clock
Where's
runs
the
out, you think
bumblebee?
we're just going to see a knee.
Hey,
and that's
back.
it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. We do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Hey, that nigga was coming.
Half will come to an end.
Hey, you tempted fate, bro.
Here on a Thanksgiving night, as we'll get you
You
down
tempted
the coast
fate.
to
You
Orlando
better
for
just get the
Jonathan
yards
Coachman
necessary.
and REA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for
Yeah, and
the
if he
fight
came
ahead.
free
We resume action
and knock.
That's how it is on mine, too. They'll go blocking and shit. I ain't got no people on the roster.
Yeah, if you got less than the 53, they put people in weird positions.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better.
Hey, terrifying, isn't it?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That was real good. You gonna break him out that defense?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
We're gonna
jumping.
get that sack, ain't that right, Bobby?
5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation.
I'm gonna change his
game for
last
Bobby
name to
Boyd.
It's also
Boucher.
a reaction game.
You should change
and
his
they
name to
reacted
Boucher.
poorly
I
on
was
that
about to say that.
Now a chance to make that encroachment
Whoa.
penalty really hurt.
I got change skin tone too, bro.
To give this time to the
Oh,
tailback.
he's not fast enough. He's not.
And a cut to the sideline. And down to the 7-yard line.
He's not
You're an
fast
idiot.
enough.
A big play there.
You're
for
an
the
Oh, what the
idiot.
fuck was you doing?
48
Did you do like a
yards.
hesitation?
Trailing here in the third, and that
Bruh,
one might just be the
Wilkinson-
spark that this offense
Wilkinson
needs.
is like a 97 speed, 96 acceleration.
Looking over at the bench and saying, "Ball, give me the ball."
That's a
And
real
he
slave
know
This
catcher.
thing home.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's
You
first and
know
goal
it.
just outside the 5. They'll
That's
keep
a
it
real
on the
slave
ground.
catcher.
And he
Oh,
will score.
wow.
Fly to the Bumblebee! Fly to the Bumblebee!
What the fuck does that mean, man?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the
Can somebody
lead.
explain this to me?
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
He just used the fire to the Bumblebee. That's that James Morris Brown.
Come on.
Fields.
No way he gets that ball off that quick, bro.
And that extends
Oh my
the
God.
lead by 2.
Oh my God. Hey, who was that?
There's no way you get that ball off that quick, bro.
after the touchdown.
That's that African dude I got on my from my linebacker.
That nigga was in the backfield.
Yeah, we can't say the book no more, so you know it's the flight of the bumblebee.
Bringing a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The flight of the bumblebee.
Why you can't say the book no more?
Huh?
Why you can't
say
everybody, the book no more?
Everybody say the book now. Everybody say that's the book. That's the book. Gotta switch it up, you know. It's the flight of the bumblebee.
The Raven offense set at the line.
Even though, you know, there are still some books. There is some books out there.
To put something on the board, get some momentum.
You got the book of Nigatry. You got the book of
Whose
Wheelock.
book is that?
You got the book of Marvin.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm about to go. We going, bro.
51 yards.
Oh,
Little nigga.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Oh, it's happening, bro. It's happening, my nigga.
Fucking DJ Shark, bro.
Because a lot of the
I don't
time,
understand.
you're struggling because your passing lanes are
You don't
clogged.
understand.
That usually happens when you're throwing the ball
I understand you,
People
motherfucker.
start to press up on you, push them deep, find some space, and open
Come on,
things up
Hodges.
again. Being aggressive.
I know you a
down, it will pay
57
off.
overall, but get that, boy.
A good pick up there of
Is that
20
bigger?
yards.
You're 57.
I know many people
Hey,
like to throw to the tight
57
end,
hidden
get a little
trait.
flexed
So
out
them hidden
position
traits be
because
still
he
doing they
creates
shit, bro.
mismatches
See, he
with
almost
his
caught it.
size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Nigga, they gave it
and
to me.
savvy.
Wow.
He caught that shit. That's what they saying.
Wait, they called that a catch?
Yes, they did.
Challenge that shit. Challenge it.
Herbert steps away to his left.
Holy shit balls, Batman.
And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about
There he
4
goes.
there on the
There
scramble. And
goes
it's
my
second down.
hero.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very
While you doing that
quarterback,
QB2s?
but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that
He said, I
play,
did
they held him to a short
QB2s too.
gain.
Quarterback scramble cheese. Quarterback scramble
But the
cheese.
back judge right there.
Oh,
to say
the middle.
Oh, good zone.
DJ
Good
Chark, the
zone.
intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Thank you.
Oh, we're going to see Ant to the month.
Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
You
It
going
shouldn't have
where?
went to him. I should have hit square, bro.
You going where?
I should have gave it to that hidden trait.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him
That's
with.
how you get
If
a
it's another
ticket.
big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top.
You lost?
Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Let's talk about them motherfucking Redskins only losing to me by a touchdown. I don't understand.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Hey, bro, I
wrinkles and
just dropped
counters
him, bro.
because
You
know
picked
they'll
him
make
up.
some adjustments.
They give him 4 yards there.
Like,
It'll be
he
2nd
cool?
and 6.
Nah, I had him, and I literally dropped him right before we advanced, bro. Or last night. He cool, but he ain't explosive enough, bro.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and
Who,
6.
He was
Jimmy
Nah, Hubbard. Though his running back.
2nd
I'm
and
about to trade
6.
Sasuke to you.
Over the middle, it's complete.
Man, take
And
that
he gets
ball.
this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, and it's good for
I
a
need
Viking
somebody to
first
take this
down.
Castillo off my
So from the
account.
39 now, they'll come
You
up
want
on
to
a
do a
1st
Patrick
and 10.
Mahomes with the stealing trade?
Hell no, I don't want that contract.
They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. And they bring him to the
You
ground
still
just
get
shy
out
of
there.
midfield. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first
Oh.
down.
Well, that last
doing
run
the
makes
penalty.
this a 100-yard night.
I thought he
I've
was
loved the
spinning
way
that
he's
route.
hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's Hubbard.
Hey, man, take that running back out.
He goes into Raven territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I got too many rushing yards.
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Book.
Take those edges.
To throw on second down.
Book of Auburn.
Shakes off the sack.
Nah,
what? Fuck that. Give me that. Wow!
And he gets this one inside
Madden
the
fucked
15,
me, bro.
just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Madden fucked me.
That was a throwaway pass.
The book of niggatry.
Nah, yeah, that's straight coonery and
that's
straight coonery and buffoonery.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's true.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Oh my God, yeah, that. Oh my Lord Jesus.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey, he was waiting.
I won't miss the next one, bro. I swear.
That's a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Looking to throw on second down.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted.
Wilkerson, baby.
And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an
Know
end.
about his speed. I don't know why you tempting
the
him.
4th here on Thanksgiving night. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now
wow, good sack.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon. And
Let's
not only
get
do
this
you give
back.
up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy.
Wait, was that a safety?
Yeah.
Then he'll take this across the 25.
Could have been a touchdown if he threw that.
Line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next
Drive
drive.
the
I'm
Papa
curious to see
See what you got.
play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean,
What?
very close
Good catch.
score game.
Good catch. Beckham. I have to give it to him.
Hey, we picked off the last one. What you gonna do
Hey,
about
they
it?
terrifying,
So
bro.
when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all,
Yeah, because you had circles.
again.
They'll run on 1st down. Hubbard, and he takes this up right near the
I knew I should have put
49-yard
Mathis
line.
on his X Factor.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st,
Ran
and
that
that'll
ball
make it 2nd
defensive
down.
line.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things
Pass
just
everything.
like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Brooks, and he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah, nope.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Come on, man.
Complete. A turnover would have really helped there.
That was a pick 6.
Intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down now.
That's dead.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Off play action.
Got him.
Nowhere to
Chase and Bosa, bro.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
In real life, that's funny.
Slow ass spin.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Ravens will get it. First and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see.
Good to have you back, Bernie.
And then you got to make sure
good to have you back.
Happen to your team again. They got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt, that's a great way to score some points.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
Good to have you back.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Army.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
come on.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
I don't even know what play.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter with this man.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. D Ford and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Think you about to keep on
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, it's Hubbard. He's got the first down inside the 10. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-quarter ball game.
He was out.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it on 1st.
Good hit.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Brooks. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Wow, you that one running back.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go, go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the slats. Watch it.
Back to throw. Herbert.
Good catch.
If the man is sharp, it's complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Look at the game ain't over with. You ain't won.
Timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go again.
Throwing again. Herbert. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. Flushed out right.
Ooh, good hit. Good hit.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Look out.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time.
They took effective off that shit, man.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone,
Put that shit
but
back
it's
in.
incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harper. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of
It don't matter, I was short.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
I do appreciate that big-ass catch, Madden.